So we found this place in the very northwest of Bulgaria, in like one of the strangest locations we have ever seen. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, we have to go. It is basically a fortress, an old medieval fortress, which I know doesn't sound too cool, surrounded by tens to hundreds of this natural phenomenon of these rocks just going up in the air almost 200 meters with huge spikes. It looks incredible. The only problem is that it is in a very isolated location. It's not that touristy in terms of Bulgaria, so there are hardly any tours going there. There are no car rentals this weekend because it is Easter weekend. There's only one bus a day at 5 p.m, so we can't go there. All the guest houses in the town are closed, so we are having to get a local driver to take us 3 hours up and 3 hours back down. We are heading to BELOGRADCHIK. I think our driver is outside.
Oh, good, that's good. He's early. I think this is one of the hardest
things ever we've had to go.
We've had to reach and organise. It's been like so stressful, and obviously with the pandemic, literally there is nothing
going there
taking you anywhere of the sort.
One bus, no car rentals,
it's
no
honestly
tours.
Crazy. It's almost like you're in like an apocalypse or something. Nothing's going ahead.
The place we're going looks like an apocalypse. Long drive, right?
Oh, 3 hours. Nothing for me. Don't worry.
Let's do this. Three hours later, and almost 3 hours of sleep actually. It was so comfortable. We have made it to BELOGRADCHIK. I actually didn't think it was as touristy as this. We've arrived and there's like all different stalls behind me selling souvenirs, and it seems pretty busy. It is Good Friday out here. They have Easter a couple of weeks later than they do in the UK, so a lot of people are off work. It's a bank holiday. We've got to find somewhere to get a ticket. I think you need to get a ticket to enter the fortress, and then the rocks, and just looking at it already, it looks unbelievable.
Hello. This is pretty insane. We just got our tickets. They were 6 lev
about
each.
€3
so
each.
About €3 each, and this is very vast. I don't even know what I expected. From the photos you just see like the rocks, you see a fortress.
The rocks behind though, wow.
But like, what the hell? Like, this is unbelievable.
I can't believe how vast this place is. We're in actually one of the fortress walls. The actual fortress itself dates back to like the Roman era, but they don't know when exactly in the Roman era means. It is ancient, but this bit here with the walls at the first section dates back to around the 18th century. But there's just views everywhere here. You can see all over the Balkan mountains. You can see the little town of BELOGRADCHIK below me, which looks beautiful. I'd love to stay there for a night, but everything seems closed. And then in front of you is like the main BELOGRADCHIK Rocks fortress. It just looks out of this world.
The Romans were actually super clever with why they picked this. So firstly, it's unreachable. Secondly, they knew they didn't have to do too much to it. If you can see the sort of shape of the rocks, they're in a way where they don't actually have to add too much to it. They only had to add 2 sides.
To like build around it.
Yeah, to build around it. And it's actually so unique. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my life or online.
It's crazy. We were literally just saying, it doesn't feel like Europe. I don't know why. It reminds me of something you may find in Utah or something in Asia.
Just a really crazy rock formation that is natural, and I think that's what's so hard to believe, that this is a natural phenomenon.
We are leaving the 18th century walls. Oh my god, wow. It's so worth the 3 hour drive. And we're now walking up to the original structure and the BELOGRADCHIK Rocks. I think if it was just the fortress, you might come here, like you wouldn't do a 3 hour drive, but the BELOGRADCHIK Rocks, they're honestly like something I've never seen before. They remind me a little bit of the Sigiriya rock in Sri Lanka, but times 200 of them, because there's like 200 of these things. your old enemies turned up.
I know. Stairs.
Stairs, and more stairs.
Do you know how many there are? Normally you've like counted or found out exactly.
I have no idea, but to get, I think that must be the old Roman structure because they built it between the rocks.
Between the rocks. So unique, honestly.
Oh my God, this is incredible. Be careful. We have come up through into the rocks and oh my God, these views over the valley. Oh my God, have you seen this? That drop to get through does not look nice.
Oh my God, stop. You're really making me feel quite anxious up here. But what the hell? I didn't realise they were so vast.
They go for miles, absolutely miles.
And each one is completely different. Like all the rocks are so unique.
This is crazy. You've definitely got to watch your step. And this is just looking back over the newer build of the fortress and the town. Behind is like where the views look out into the valley. Oh my goodness.
What the hell? I have no words.
Have you ever seen, I keep saying it, anything like this in Europe?
No. Some of the rocks are like really interesting because they have like, where they've eroded, they have like faces in them. Others just look like, I don't know, like, you know, if you get like Play-Doh and you mould it, it looks like someone scrunched them together.
Itself, but then just look at this, you have like the plains, the valley, and you have other sections there you won't be able to see, but you can actually see where they built part of something there many years ago again. More formations, and we're not even at the main bit yet, which is somewhere over here. These are the best bits, when you get to just sit down, find a little spot, sort of on your own, and just reflect. Like the last 3 months have been so hard to travel, well the last year even, to continue doing this as a job. And even today, the thought that we had to pay, it was around £100 because there was no other way of getting here. It's a lot of money for us. Like, we don't make much money at all. People might believe we do, but we really don't. But when you come to a place like this, just sit back, look at the views, and it was just all worth it this last year and paying the money today. More stairs, Molly.
Yeah, this isn't scary at all.
Your old favourite is back. So many stairs to get to these incredible viewpoints. Look, more behind me. But these rocks actually date back 230 million years, when the tectonic plates were moving and the beginning of the Balkan Mountains started to rise up. Then many millions of years later, there was like sediment under the sea. How was this under the sea? And it started forming together to start building up these rocks. And then over years, the actual shape of them has changed due to erosion. But 230 million years. That is incredible. Almost as incredible as Molly getting up all of these stairs.
This is like the main viewpoint, the main rock that pretty much you see when you look at BELOGRADCHIK Rocks online. And actually the fortress itself obviously is very poignant because it was one of the most important and stayed throughout the Ottoman reign. They did have to update it, I think, in the late 1800s and the 19th century because the war was breaking out, so they made it so much stronger, and it was last used in the 1885, I think, so it hasn't been used for such a long time. And this is pretty much as it was, minus the railings and minus all the people coming to view it. But I just can't believe that there is a little town in like the hull, and I still can't believe that this would have been the bottom of the sea all them millions years ago.
When you get up on this rock, you really appreciate how vast they are. I think it's 30 kilometers in length that these rocks go for, obviously scattered, and 3 kilometers wide. It's wild. Like, look at the size of this one behind me, there is like a little point at the end which gets really busy. Everyone's trying to get your photos because you look over the whole valley. I don't know if we're going to be one of them. Are we going to be one of them today?
We get our own photos.
Yeah, we're going to get out. This is our spot. This is the best spot here, but there is a spot that everyone goes to. I didn't think it would be this touristy. It's touristy for a reason. I mean, it's touristy within Bulgarians, but why is this not talked about more as one of the best things to see in Europe? Because it's like, it's right up there. So this is our spot. And then down there, you can see they all gather. And that is the tourist photo spot over the valley, but you can see why. Okay. We had to come to the touristy picture spot. Wow.
I really hope that our families do not see this video because the
drop.
drop is on.
Go on, carry on walking a bit.
Real. Oh my god, stop.
You've got some
Are
room.
you trying to push me off the edge?
I mean,
oh, that's pretty
I could be.
Oh, god. Don't, watch out, it's quite jaggedy. That is so cool. Look. Please.
Look at these views though. You just see they go for miles. Whoa. Them steps coming back down are wild. You can't put your foot flat, you have to put them like sideways to get down because the steps are too small. But yeah, we're back out now. Like you see, there's souvenir shops all out the front, and there's actually, I think it's like a hotel that we're walking to, but it seems as if it has a restaurant, so we're gonna hopefully get a drink, maybe something to eat, because we haven't really eaten today. I've literally had breakfast, like a breakfast bar on the way, and I can't be bothered for more steps to walk all the way down into the main town.
We have definitely earned that after all the walking, and we're down in the cutest restaurant right at the bottom of the fortress and the rocks, and I've overpulled my beer massively. Oh my god, oops. This is an Almus, which is a local beer from the city or the town 15 kilometers from here, from Lomsko. So we are trying a new beer, Nostrami. You couldn't see that, but we cheersed.
That was so needed after all that walking. What a great location. Literally there and there is the fortress and the rocks, but we are jumping back in our taxi today. I can't believe the weather. It is shorts weather for the first time in ages, and we'll speak to you when we're back in the room.
And that is us back from an incredible day trip. Wow, like, why is BELOGRADCHIK not on the radar for people to visit when you come to Bulgaria, or even when you are in Europe? It's absolutely crazy. It is a natural wonder. Will be tours when the season hopefully starts, so the tours should be back up and running. So yeah, definitely check it out. But it is our last day here in Sofia. We are actually leaving Sofia tomorrow morning and heading to a new city, so I'm super excited for that. I've loved Sofia. I think staying in this hotel, R34 boutique, I will link them below, has really helped us because we are on the main street and everything is so close by. They've also been so helpful here, just helped us with our bus tickets. And yeah, like, it's absolutely amazing. We actually have a discount code for this hotel, which is 10% off if you wish to stay in our 34 boutique hotel in Sofia, or any of their other brands under the same chain, which is the Flat Away management brand. So we'll link all of that in the description. And yeah, basically I'm absolutely exhausted. Matt's just run out to get a couple of slices of pizza from one of our favourite pizza places here. Crazy, I know, but we've got some work to do and it's 7 PM now. So we are gonna get an early night, no doubt. We'll see you when we travel to the new city in the next one.